all, all. Welcome to D3 Paranormal, where all the screams are welcome. Yeah. So today we got Orginal. We got 5 real videos that caught the Grim Reaper on camera part 2. Wait a minute, where's part 1? Where's part 1? I'm gonna have to find part 1. But anywho, this is what's her name? The Darkest Secret. I'm gonna have the link down and below. All right, I ain't gonna hold no further. I ain't gonna hold you no further. Let's get it in. All right, I'm scared. Cause like, how do you catch the Grim Reaper on camera? Oh, headphones.
In all cultures, an interesting pattern is repeated. It does not matter if the cultures were separated geographically. The existence of a being in charge of taking the souls of people to the afterlife is repeated over and over again. A dark and gloomy being that for many is nothing more than a myth. However, cameras have captured surprising images that you will see today where this sinister being makes its disturbing presence known. My name is Leonore Clay, and this
Leonore,
is
I can call her Lisa.
The Darkest Secret. Today we present 5 real videos that caught the Grim Reaper on camera, part 2. Number 5. From the city of Neuquén in Argentina, Frank, a regular subscriber, was responsible for sending me an impressive recording from his city. It all happened one weekend at dawn. Unfortunately, many people gathered on the main avenues at that time to witness illegal street races. Races that frequently end in tragedy because they are all held in non-licensed locations. It was in this context that the camera...
I'm not gonna lie, I do want to learn how to drag race and street race, but legally. That's one of my things I've always wanted to learn, but I'm okay if I don't learn it, but that's one of the things I want to learn.
One of the attendees witnessed a fatal motorcycle accident, unfortunately taking the lives of the 2 occupants. A shocking recording where, according to Frank, death was present at the scene seconds before the incident.
But where's the Grim Reaper?
Frank assures that the Grim Reaper is the one that appears.
You lying. No. You lying. Now that I know where to look. Where are my glasses? I was gonna do this without glasses. But I need to see this.
In non-licensed locations. It was in this context that the camera of one of the attendees witnessed a fatal motorcycle accident, unfortunately taking the lives of the 2 occupants. A shocking recording where, according to Frank, death was present at the scene seconds before the incident.
Yo! Like a split second, but it's there. Ooh. Like, you have to be sick and twisted to fake that, to add that in there. Like, you gotta be, but to see that in a V.
Frank assures that the Grim Reaper is the one that appears at the moment just before the fall. I personally believe that that is a mistake. According to me, that shape corresponds to the helmets of the two companions.
Now, I was just finna say that when, okay, although that did just give me chills, but I was just finna say when she showed this piece right here. I ain't gonna keep bagging up, I promise. Wait, where is it at? I was finna say something, but I let it go. Let's see if she showed it again. Right, like right around here. It looked like they collided. Can I, like right around here, it looks like they collided. Like right there. It looked like they collided, and with the street light going over what like the motorcycle, I guess, or the other person, causes it to look like the Grim Reaper. But at the same time, we never know. Oh, but
Frank assures that the Grim Reaper is the one that appears at the moment just before the fall. I personally believe that that is a mistake. According to me, that shape corresponds to the helmets of the two companions. However, and something that Frank did not notice, is a strange figure that can be seen seconds before the shot.
what? A light?
This is not a street light, since it turns on seconds before.
True.
This is a gigantic shadow that appears just before they lose control.
Yo.
Mind you, they even look like two eyes on a black fabric of 9 to 13 feet.
Okay.
If it was a street light, it should have been seen throughout the recording.
I did not see that.
Think? Number 4.
We got an advertisement.
So, tell me about your bond.
Yeah, she's the first one to email me on my birthday every year.
If you are a follower of my channel, surely you have already seen this next video. But if the Grim Reaper is our subject, then this video must be shown. If you remember, on that occasion, we talked about a strange entity that could be captured on camera very close to this grandmother. The interesting thing is that shortly after this recording, the old woman passed away.
What was that? Oh. And she passed shortly after? Oh. Oh no. 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 No, you're not finna tell me that that's a Grim Reaper right there. You're not finna tell me that. No, Nope. I ain't even trying to make joke of this, but I'm just, you mean to tell me that this spirit or this Grim Reaper decide to show up and she passes shortly after? You see the eyes and everything. Wait, was her face blurred out? Oh, it was. Okay.
At that time, we theorized that it belonged to a strange phenomena that was taking the lives of the elderly, a sort of shadow that in that video had been repeated in different families.
What?
However, we could also say that it is the Grim Reaper. Could it be about this mysterious presence that crosses through all cultures? I remind you that this and the other videos that we saw at that moment, the elderly died shortly after. A very interesting video that I recommend you watch. I will leave the link to it at the end of this video.
Y'all make sure y'all go to the Darkest Secret page and subscribe. I've seen a couple of her compilations. Amazing. Now I done seen a lot of ghost stuff, but stuff that she be showing, I ain't seen. Like this.
Number 3. The clip that you will see below corresponds to a disturbing recording made by Robert Trevino, a subscriber who in his email tells me that during the middle of the night, he began to look through the security cameras installed in his home at a strange figure that was prowling his neighbor's house and who was also a friend of his. At the time of seeing the images, he alerted his friend, thinking that it was a thief. Look at the video for yourself.
Where am I looking at?
Maybe Edward is spying on me. Just make sure that it has the blinds closed.
So we just gonna sit here and say that this little moth is the eyes of a Grim Reaper. That's what we gonna say. Hey, but it could be some eyeballs or something. But we gonna say that this moth is the eyeballs of the Grim Reaper. We gonna continue. I might be proven wrong. I know it's not a moth. I don't know what it is, but that's not a moth.
Creepy Jeepy. Creepy Jeepy right there. I could have sworn it looked like it moved. See?
But if you pull, listen, anybody that capture or okay, if anybody that films on a different screen, if you take your phone and you're filming on a screen, don't zoom in. It's gonna depixelate it. Just keep it out. We'll see it. Like we'll see what you're trying to show. Just we'll see it. Cause when you zoom in on the camera, it just gets so distorted. Cause I don't even know what he's looking at.
I don't know.
He told his friend he's a thief, but nothing was missing, and there were no signs of anyone wandering around the area. Do you know what the scariest thing is? Although it is hard to believe, Robert assures that just days after this recording, his friend died as a result of an unfortunate domestic accident. Upon learning of this, our subscriber immediately related it to this clip, since he believes that what was recorded on the cameras corresponds to the figure of the Grim Reaper, who was already near his friend. Still to this day, Robert feels guilty for not helping him. But what else could he do? Number 2.
It's a possibility. We got another ad.
Want to make your business stand out? Go to Taylor Brands and watch me make you look like a pro. Let's get it. So
all right, well, let's get it. What?
Popular belief sustained that the Grim Reaper is a dark entity, generally portrayed as a shadow. but also represented as a person dressed in black that may
What if the Grim Reaper is the husband of La Llorona? And what if he got the kids of her? I'm just playing. It's just it fits. I mean, she's looking for the kids. He's the Grim Reaper. He doing his job. Never mind.
makes an appearance to take people's souls. You are probably imagining a terrifying person who appears magically with a scythe. However, in the most serious occult books, it is claimed that this presence can manifest as a person who is simply present while an event involving death is taking place. It seems not to interact with the unfortunate, but it is simply there. Something that fits 100% with the video that you're about to see. A footage taken in the middle of the street and in front of a large number of people who were passing through. Its presence was manifested in a terrible shooting that resulted in one person's death. I'll let the video play to see if you can distinguish it.
Wait, what? Whoa, what? Everybody dipped. Except that person. Yo. Talk to me.
As you already know, we cannot show the exact moment of the tragedy, but from the people who suddenly leave the place, you can imagine what happened here. Shots were heard, and a person falls to the ground. But beyond that, if you look closely, moments before and among the passersby, you can see the silhouette of a person who first suddenly changes direction, standing directly in front of the place where the shots were fired.
Yo.
But the most shocking thing occurs right after, since unlike the other people, this person remained calm, as if that bloody event did not affect him. Everyone else fled from the shots, but this person continues to cross the street like nothing happened.
1821. Oh, I might have to do a cut. All right, hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna do a cut and I'm gonna come right back. 1831. All right, I'm gonna do a cut. Make sure. I'll be right back. Listen, I'm gonna pause it. Well, I'm gonna stop it, and then I was looking at the viewfinder. Let me eye connect. I'm gonna stop it, and then I'll be right back. I'll pause it right here. I'll be right back. It's gonna be great. You won't even notice in the edit. Okay, yes you will. All right, I'm back. Okay, so we're gonna continue. So that's crazy how whatever happened. Okay, she said shots was fired, but it's the fact that walked towards the McDonald's or whatever that place is, and then just went to the street. It's like it's almost like, excuse me, it's almost like this entity walked and then pop out. And then pop out. And then it just went to the street like about what is up. Let me back on up. All right, then let me keep going. Only one that's calm. As it escalated. The only one that stayed calm? Oh no. Now this one seems legit if we're talking about Grim Reapers. So so here's a question for you. Can Grim Reapers cause an accident? Or are they able to interfere? Can they interfere in someone's time when it's time for them to go? Or do they just show up when it's their time to go? Interesting.
The individual who passes away that day follows the exact direction of this mysterious person. Could it be the Grim Reaper? You be the judge. Number 1. We conclude this video with another clip that we had already shown previously. Footage recorded in Brazil, and that showed the moment when a patient infected with COVID-19 was airlifted to an intensive care facility. At that moment, we thought that perhaps it was the spirit of a loved one who wanted to accompany them. But we did not consider the possibility that our subscriber mentioned to us, who according to him, it could be the Grim Reaper.
Oh, did y'all see that? It just like went up in the air. Or am I tripping? I'm looking everywhere. There's so many places to look. I was just finna say, who was that talking? Why? Where did the person come from? But it's the person recording. Man.
Tá descalço, né?
Oh, you came back? Did y'all see that? That mofo went up to the sky like it need to go talk to God real quick. Like, hey, bro, I know you do your thing, bro, but I'm just saying, let me make sure I got some papers that ain't seeming right. Is this Joseph or Joe? You know what I mean? But then it came back. Be like, yo, is this Joseph or Josephine? Huh? Josephine, I got you. All right, guy. I don't mean to disturb you. You know what you're doing. Hey, what up, Peter? What's good? What's good? You on for a barbecue next week? All right, I'll be here. I'll be here next week. Like, and then it came back.
In the video, you can see a
Lord forgive me. I'm sorry.
strange shadow that comes out of the ambulance, and then, at the end, appears again, entering the plane. At that time, we considered it as just another paranormal manifestation, but we did not have the information that indicated that this patient would lose his life only 3 days after recording this video. In fact, notice those people walking in the background dressed completely in black. An
I didn't
ironic
see that.
coincidence that adds to the strangeness of this clip. There is no doubt that this phenomenon, being known as Grim Reaper, will continue to be an unsolved.
What if? Let's talk about it. Cause my mind went to anime mode. What if the stuff we see in anime has some type of truth to it? Or not even just anime, those fantasy type films that touch on this type of subject, you know, where somebody passed and they go to heaven, right? But then they get kicked out of heaven because they got to go through a trial. And these entities that are in the back, they're dressing all black, they're the auditors to see if this spirit is going to heaven or going to hell. But what if? What if there's some truth to that? Like, yo. And then all of a sudden, the spirit that's got to go through the trials end up become a supernatural hero or something. I don't know. But this video is interesting. I gotta find part 1.
Something that cannot be 100% accepted or denied, but it is
This
there.
opens.
A being that has been immortalized in countless books, ancient writings, and legends from different cultures.
This opens a lot of questions.
Different forms to which are now added. Recordings like the ones you just saw today. I hope you like this video, because we have come to an end. My name is Leonor Clay, and this was The Darkest Secret.
Darkest secrets. Man, listen. Oh, she did that. I gotta find part 1. I'll be back. I forgot to do my outro. Oh, thank you for coming to D3 Paranormal. If you like my reaction, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, ding, go ahead, yeah. Because I am going to react to all paranormal type stuff. Thank you. So with that being said, I'm coming back. I'm gonna find this part 1. I'm coming back. Oh yeah. So you can find me nowhere. You can find me somewhere. Most importantly, you can find me anywhere. I'm out.